All right. So yeah, Shiro and Bizet met each other. Rin came back. So yeah, we're gonna see what's going on now. And I think, yeah, Raido's here. So we're gonna talk to Raido first, and then we'll get another Rin event. I still remember the bidet singer for Rin. That was hilarious. I'll go visit Ryder. So I'll be reading as usual.
Oi, Ryder!
What's going on? What are you doing? Oh, great timing. Okay, well, are you free right now? Just about to ask her that. She slips right by me. Okay, bye, Ryder. Thank you. As if she had something to do, she walks by rapidly. Oh, well, so much for that. Maybe I'll just drink some tea by myself. Hey, Saber, you want to drink tea with me?
Hi. 本日の予約ですが。いえ。
I've run into Ryder again. I'll make some tea for her too, just in case. Since the teapot's still full of hot water, I quickly brew some roasted green tea.
はい。午後なら空いていますか？
Who are you talking to?
スタイリストの方は。いつもご迷惑をおかけするとお伝えください。
Stylist? Trying to get like a new hairdo or something?
では、3時からですね。
Hello? Ryder?
お願いします。
Huh. Stylist? I bring the tea into the living room and offer some to Ryder.
ライダー、電話？
はい。美容院に連絡を。
Oh, yeah, nice. Wow. I didn't think I was right, honestly. I'm not sure what I'm so surprised about, but the revelation does drive me into a temporary stupor. Well, Ryder is a woman in her prime, after all. It's no surprise she'd go to a salon, but for a beauty like her to go to the same place in Miyama frequented by Homohara students?
美容院って美山町の？
ええ。これだけの髪ですと自分一人で手入れするのも大変ですので。
That makes sense. It is really long.
週に2回ほどの周期で時間をかけてトリートメントをしてもらっているのです。
Ryder's hair. Now that I think about it, I suddenly feel like touching her ever weaving smooth strands of hair. It'd be so nice to run my hands through them just once. No! Down, boy! That's a good way to get yourself killed. Down, boy, down! Down, Pinkus!
もしかしてライダーの髪って伸びるのか？
いえ、伸びはしませんが、やはり乱れてきますから。それに
Ryder sips at her tea.
冷体になって実体化すれば髪は元通りになります。
Oh, I see.
ならそうすればいいんじゃ。
髪程度の問題でさくらに負担をかけたくはありません。ですので本当に面倒ですが、髪の手入れは自分で解決しなくてはなりません。正直乱れたままだと私も機嫌が悪くなりますから。
Fair enough. It would probably be really uncomfortable, so yeah.
そっか。
Especially if that long
いろ
hair.
いろ大変なんだな、女の人って。
Oh, yeah.
そう言っていただけるのはありがたいのですが、シロ、気にかけるのでしたら私よりもさくらを優先してください。私は彼女のサーバントに過ぎませんから。さくらはあなたに気遣いされれば喜びます。
But I always show concern for her. I could show concern for both of you, okay? I have enough concern to go around the whole house, and town, and world.
私もそう言ってあなたたちを見ているのは嬉しい。
そうか。頑張る。
ねえ、シロには戦いより難しいでしょうが、尽力してください。打足ですが、そういうあなたを見るのも楽しいですから。
Thanks, Ryder. You said something scary a little too easily.
さくらには十分気を使うとしてだな。遠坂あたりはどうなんだろう。あいつも美容室に行ってるのかな。
彼女には余計なお世話だと思います。
Would Ryder even know about that? Shouldn't we ask Archer or something? That was quick.
誤解なきように。リンは努力を表さない性格です。美容の苦心をシローに知られれば侮辱されたと思うでしょう。
So, can you tell me?
ああ、なるほど。
That makes me want to know more. The swan's feet. Is that what they say? As for the remaining members of the woman's squad.
じゃあセイバーは？
微妙ですね。私が行けと言えば喧嘩になりますが、シローが言えば忠告と取るでしょう。
It is indeed quite difficult to predict how it would unfold. You'd probably say something along the lines of, I like this hairstyle, or possibly other hairstyles do not fit me.
で、藤姉はどうかな。
Like how he has to laugh. Really, what would that be like? Oh no.
喜ぶかもしれませんよ。
はい。
ですから喜ぶかもしれません。
I feel like she'd get kicked out.
あまり化粧をする人柄ではありませんが、嫌いではないようですし、シローが美容室に行きたいと言えば二つ返事で同行するのではないでしょうか。
Wait, doesn't that imply that I would be the one going for a makeover, not Fujine?
もしもの話はここまでにしておこ
Hey, guys can go to salons too, it's fine. It's all...
う。で、ライダーはこれから？
美容室は午後からです。それまでのんびりしています。
And so, she proceeds to set camp in front of the TV.
かくいう私はあまり好きではないのですが。
She says softly.
え？
What? Not fond of what? The beauty salon?
なんでだ？生き慣れてるっぽいじゃないか、美容室。
そうなのですが、鏡がありますから。
Ah, see.
Ah.
There are indeed a lot of mirrors in a hair salon. Ida's true name is Medusa. The tale includes a defeat of a mirror-like shield.
伝説でいうところの鏡の盾だっけ？石化の魔眼を跳ね返したっていうのは。
According to the Greek mythology, Medusa had her mystic eyes blocked by Perseus' shield and was defeated by having her head cut off, or something like that. So does that mean...
ライダー、髪切るときってメガネを外すよな。そうなると鏡と向かい合うことになるけど、ライダー石化しないのか？
しません。鏡を見たところで私は石化しませんから。ペルセウスは鏡に映った風景を頼りにして私と戦ったのです。
ああ、なるほど。
Perseus' shield did not reflect the mystic eyes. He merely made them ineffective by avoiding eye contact.
でも、それだとなんで鏡が苦手なんだ？
It was just doesn't like mirrors, you know? Break a mirror 7 years of bad luck.
別に鏡に倒されたってわけでもないんだし、嫌うのはわかるけど、苦手っていうのは行き過ぎじゃないか？
それがそうでもないのです。女神の盾は魔眼は封じられずとも、私を倒したのは確かに鏡なのですから。
Are you saying you don't like your own appearance in general? It's a mystery. It looks like there are some plot holes in the mythology regarding Medusa.
あ、聞きたいですか、シロ。
Yeah, sure.
ああ、いや、そりゃ興味はあるけど。
どうしても聞きたいですか？
いや、どうしてもって言われると。
After all, it's a story concerning Medusa's, no, Rider's fall. I felt if I shouldn't insist on it. It seems like she wants us to ask. We said, I'm interested, but no, and she's like, do you insist? So I think she wants us to ask her.
話してくれるなら聞かせてほしいです。
わかりました。あのような出来事は思い出したくないのですが、シローが聞きたいというのであればお話ししましょう。
Go ahead, I'm listening.
あれはこの体が怪物として成長しきった後、今の私とは違うけれど、その果てにある怪物の末路の話です。
The peaceful morning air somehow feels a lot more ominous and oppressive. I'm not sure if she's enjoying my frightened reaction or if it's just a foreshadowing technique. Ryder quietly begins the story of her past self's final moments. If that is so, then I shall bring back the head of the legendary monster Gorgon. Oh, my bad. the soon-to-be king of Tyrannus, and the future king of Messana Perseus said this at a banquet. I know words. The warrior most favored by the gods in the Greek world. Perseus, the son of Zeus, the king of the gods. On the day of the banquet, to prove his bravery and save his mother, he vowed to defeat the monster. The faraway solitary island was one of the places where those exiled by the gods lived. A hideous monster lurking at the end of the world. According to the rumors, it resided in the Titan's ruins, a place resembling the cunning evil of the Sirens and the chaotic disorder of the Chimeras. Once a glorious palace of the gods, there was not a trace of its former beauty left on the island. There was now a demonic realm the likes of which could not be found elsewhere. The name of that sacred place was a shapeless isle. A place not even birds visit. A hell on earth. 5 noble phantasms were given to Perseus. A pair of winged sandals so it could fly through the air. A helmet that granted invisibility to its wearer. A bronze shield polished like a mirror, the gift of the goddess Athena. Snake on a scythe, harp. And finally, a bag to contain the monster's head, Kibisis. No war in the history of Greece had ever been given this many noble phantasms. Perseus equipped himself to win and gathered much information to aid him. A wealth of trustworthy weapons and a strategy to utilize them. Although he had neither seen the foe nor ever set foot in the demon's lair, he had not a speck of fear. Until the day of the battle. Until the moment he descended to that dark palace. The island was drastically different from what he had heard before. The sun did not shine, the air was stale, and all living things melted away. A hell that did not permit the very existence of life. A dark palace stained with blood. A place that would trick one into thinking that his time had already come and he had fallen into the afterlife. Although favored by the gods, Perseus, who had yet to prove himself as a hero, could not bear the sight of it. Perseus went deeper into the palace as if he were escaping. His dreams of slaying the monster gloriously were long gone. Any longing for fame had long since left his mind. He only wanted one thing: find the monster, take its head, and escape from the island as quickly as possible. The still air was burning his skin, and his feet were slowly melting away where they had touched the ground. Simply stopping would spell certain defeat. Foolish challenger would perish as the monster slept quietly inside the palace. Holding his breath, suppressing the scream rising in his throat, Perseus hid in the shadows as he advanced. The palace was enormous. No, it was excessively huge. Seemingly enchanted, it had no beginning and no end. This terrifying palace only revealed Perseus' own insignificance. Yes, it was not that the palace was grand. It was just that Perseus, shivering and alone, was like a tiny insect to its inhabitant. Dang. And so, a few minutes, no, hours later, the mirrored shield warned Perseus. The shield reflected the surroundings on its mirror-like surface. A detector of sorts, the shield shows the dark palace's layout, as well as Perseus' own heartbeat. And the heartbeat of a nearby monster, fast approaching. The view distorted. A grotesque creature emerged from the darkness. Yet one cannot stare at it directly. Perseus used self-suggestion to force himself to look at nothing but the shield until the very end. Oh jeez, it was already too late to back away. The fight was inevitable. Seconds later, Perseus flew through the air and issued his challenge to the monster. And then, he suddenly realized that something about the legend was off. Oh, what the fuck? Why does it get all wonky like this? This place was inhabited by 3 beautiful sisters. But the shield showed only 2 heartbeats, his and the monster's in front of him. Then, the heartbeats of the petrifying snake princess's 2 sisters. Just where could they have disappeared to? What the fuck? Hello? A gigantic something came pulverizing the forest of stone statues in its way. That was the Gorgon, the monster Perseus sensed. Perseus threw a volley of curses. Damn gods, what use is this glory you promised me? There was no victory to be found in this fight from the beginning. The monster has already nearly matured enough to be called an evil god. On this impossible mission, the cleverest of noble phantasms were nothing but life-saving equipment at best. It was not like a ship caught in a storm. Being tortured by the raging waves, Perseus was struggling only to survive. There was no way to win, no weapons to defeat the enemy. A battle of attrition. It may have been possible for a true hero, but Perseus, who had hoped to become one for his victory here, had no means to destroy the Gorgon. Perseus, who still possesses the nature of a human. The only way you could slay the Gorgon would be... Perseus continued to avoid fatal hits using his winged sandals, escaping the petrifying glares and dodging the blows from the monstrous arms. But that was all he could do. The monster did not feel threatened by this new offering. It was no more than a mere nuisance. Finally, having enough of the fighting, it opened up its own palace. Draco Gorgon, a great magical barrier, a complement to the blood fort that enveloped the shapeless isle. Yeah, I remember that now. Just as the blood fort enveloped the world, the Temple of Darkness sealed it. The person caught inside would have his consciousness imprisoned within the mind of the Gorgon. It would be rid of any abilities it might have had in the outside world. The Temple of Darkness, unlike the Mystic Eyes, only needed a steady supply of magical energy from the Gorgon to draw one in. Perseus had no way to avoid it. It had total control. It had total control over him. The monster, without even focusing on the fight, could. And the only way to fell the monster is to let it encage itself. Kimesis. The bag that is said to have carried Medusa's head. In an instant, it swelled up, turned inside out, and swallowed Perseus whole. The concepts of the world inverted. The inside of the bag became outside, and the outside became inside. What was inside wasn't the bag's contents, but in fact the outside. What kind of Schrödinger's cat? The Gorgon's Temple of Darkness was aimed inside itself. Her prison became a mirror that reflected the Gorgon, who was outside the bag. The monster's movement stopped. Trapped in the Temple of Darkness created by itself, started by a nightmare of its inner wounds, the Gorgon suffered as Medusa. A nightmare beyond nightmares. The monster despaired at the reflection in the mirror of its own self in the time when it still had a sense of self-awareness. And then and there came the one counterattack. Immortality subverting heart, slices for the neck of the completely paralyzed Snake Princess. The invincible monster became Medusa again due to its own heart, and as if breaking up from a dream, it struck down all too quickly. Dang. Goodness gracious.
以上です。
Let's see. Oh, jeez.
何分昔の話ですし、今の私とは関わりのないことなので、細部に脚色がありますが。
She continues sipping her tea. She has just recited a story about her own beheading, and she keeps an unprecedented level of calm.
そっか。メドゥーサ討伐ってそういう話だったのか。
はい。あれ以来自分の姿を見ることが私のトラウマとなりました。鏡が苦手なのは言うまでもないでしょう。
Yeah, so it's because of her reflection specifically, which makes sense, yeah. I get that.
なるほど。別に見てもダメージは受けないけど、精神的によろしくないと。
そういうことです。加えてその後、あんな若造に私をいいように使われたなどと。ええ。この上なく腹立たしい。苦手でもありますが、恩敵とも言えますね。
She mutters about having an urge to break every mirror she sees. Oh, okay, let's not do that. We have a lot of mirrors in the house. Like, we have a bathroom mirror and bedroom mirrors.
ライダーの話じゃ、そいつも犠牲者とまではいかないまでも、騙された側っぽいけど。
Step it that whole minute. Wait. Okay. Sorry about that, my bad. I wasn't sure where I was at. Such an adolescent is an unusually emotional choice of words for a writer, though.
ええ。そうですね。彼も神々に乗せられた一人でしょう。何しろ、あの時点の彼は私にとって家程度のものでしたから。
Okay, dang. Call him a mosquito.
同情の余地はあれ、憎しみを向けるほどのものではないのですが。
ですが、
個人的にどうしても好きになれません。後に立派な人物になりましたが、それでもです。
どんなやつだったんだペルセウスって。
そうですね。彼がどんな人物だったかというと。
Ryder thinks intently as if digging up his image from the depths of her memories. Not long after, she raises her head, seemingly surprised at the answer she came up with herself.
一言で言って成功した神事です。
Oh, what the fuck? That's terrifying and disturbing. Okay, I see. Ooh, Nelly. Also, sounds like an oxymoron, not gonna lie, but goodness gracious. Ah, that conjures up an extremely clear image in my head. Uh-huh.
全く実に気に食わない。
I don't blame you.
これというのもあのキビシさえなかったら。
A successful Shinji is insane. And still sounds like a contradiction. Having had the barrier turned inside out by Kippasis, Ryder ended up still in her own temple of darkness. So actually, I'm curious. Is Perseus in any of the Fate stuff? Because I haven't played Fate Grand Order in a long time. I'm gonna guess he's at least in that one, but like, is he in any of the other things too? Because I don't remember all the servants that were. I watched the Apocrypha, but I don't remember all the servants who were in that one. But I'm just curious if he's in anything aside from the mobile game, because I'm gonna guess he probably is in that at least. Anyone caught in the Temple of Darkness is said to experience a nightmare that has taboo and delight both mixed in it. However, I wonder what kind of a vision was it that left her with a trauma this deep.
何を見たんだライダー。いや、悪かった。悪夢なんか思い出したくもないし、話したくもないよな。変なこと聞いてすまない。
いいえ、夢はお互い様なので、私からちゃんと聞かせないと不公平です。
Ryder straightens her posture once again, but she still remains hunched over ever so slightly. It must be an even greater challenge to endure than the story of being beheaded.
その
Dang.
悪夢というのは。
メデューサ、出ていらっしゃい。メデューサ。
Ryder, what the fuck? What is this? Why are we playing an RPG now?
はい。ここにいます。
Why are we playing an RPG?
なんでしょう、上姉様、下姉様。
What the fuck, Ryder?
なんでしょうじゃないでしょ。今晩私と私がポセイドン様の共演に出るって知ってるわよね、あなた。
はあ。姉様方が回収に呼ばれたことは聞いています。けど、それが何か？
ちょっと私、聞いた？
Other me.
私たちの妹なのに、どうしてこんなに使えないのよ、このデカブツは。本当に困ったものね。こんなに気が利かないなんて。
Wow, rude.
メデューサ、あなたもしかして恐竜？
The fuck?
脳が私たちの手のひらほどもないのかしら。
That's just messed up.
姉様方？夕食の準備でしたらこれからちゃんと行いますけど。
もう本当にイライラするわね。私たちの身支度は整っているかって聞いてるのよ。
はい、支度はいたします。
いたします？もう住んでいるんじゃなくて？きっとこの子は生半可な支度をして私たちが恥をかくのを楽しみにしているのよ。
そんなことはありません。私は。
あら？ねえ私、この子ったら反抗的な目をしてるわよ。そうね、かわいそうだけどお灸を据えてあげないといけませんね。かわいい妹のためですもの。少しやりすぎに見えてしまうかもしれないけど、心を鬼にして強制してあげないと。
上姉様、反省してます。明日から頑張りますから、今日はもう許してください。
そうやって小さくなっていればいいのよ。いいわ、もうじき楽しい宴だし 今日は許してあげる。さあメデューサ、私たちのドレス。
Thought this was Medusa, not Cinderella.
なんでしょうか、下姉様。
何のつもりよこれ。信じられない。私には衣装が3つあるように見えるのだけど。
内緒にしていたんですが、実は私も招待状ですね。
Hey, nice rider.
ありえない。こんなものはこうよ。
What was that? Is that magic?
ね姉様、どうしてできたばっかりのフリフリドレスの鱗おろしとかするんですか。
Poor rider.
私ったら本当に容赦がないんだから。
Yeah, merciless. More like a.
かわいそうに。これじゃあもうメドゥーサは宴には出られないでしょうに。
ひどい下姉様、どうしてこういうことするんですか。
1000年早いって言うのよ。
That rider, my finger twitch.
いいことメドゥーサ。メドゥーサの分際でパーティーに出ようなんて思い上がらないことね。
And I'm scared to use the backlog because this scene is different, so I'm scared to use it right now.
そういうことは大きなお友達のファンクラブができてからやることよ。もうそれは言い過ぎよ私。それだとメドゥーサは一生社交界にデビューできないもの。
上姉様、それはどういう。
私の言うことがわかんないの？あなたみたいな大女に惚れるノロマはいないってことよ。というかそんなの私たちが許さないわ。あなたに似合う男なんてそうそういるもんですか。そうね、残念だけどメドゥーサに似合う殿方は希少でしょ。キス一つとってもロマンがないようではね。殿方に背伸びをさせるなんて女性として致命的ですよ。
そんな。私だって好きで背が高いわけじゃ。というかそんなに背高くないと思うけど。
精一杯体を縮めてその程度のくせに、悔しかったら私たちと同じになってみなさい。私たちだったら美しく抱き上げていただけるけど、あなたと来たら持ち上げられるのはアトラスくらいなものじゃない。
Wow, what the fuck? Uncalled for.
ええ、
What the fuck, dude?
でも彼でも腰を痛めますわね、きっと。わかった？今のトレンドはコンパクト&スリムってこと。濃厚版。
ひどいです。そこまで言わなくても。
泣いたところでダメ。あんたが上から涙を垂らしても男は天井から雨漏りがしたかって思うかもね。あらあら、そこまで言ってはかわいそうよ私。知っていて。メドゥーサ、鏡を見ながらため息をついているの。メドゥーサらしい浅ましい努力だと思わない？だから私、今夜の宴でポセイドン様から王面の鏡を譲っていただこうと思っているの。それなら小さく可愛らしく見えるから。いいじゃない。ポセイドン様にお願いしてとびきり大きな鏡を作ってもちろんポセイドン様に尋ねられたらこう答えるわ。お恥ずかしい話ですが、私どもの妹はまっとうな鏡を制止できない心の病なのですって。まあ私たちってほんと妹思いのいい姉だわね、メドゥース。
姉様方。
Those two were extremely annoying. And so, several minutes have passed since Ryder closed her eyes.
ライダー、悪夢の話なんだけど。
気が変わりました。昔話はこれまでにしておきましょう。
Okay, I understand your sisters are the worst. I understand. That would be beyond annoying. I get it. Deserve none of that. Poor Ryder.
それに、もうじき予約の時間です。
Ryder gets up from his seat. I regret asking. It really was an insensitive request.
それでは失礼します。それと、誤解なきように言っておくのですが、キビシスによって見せられた悪夢は、私にとってそう悪いものではなかったのです。私が動きを止めたのは、苦しみからではなく、もう二度と会えない人たちに会えた喜びから、
Oh, wow.
なのですから。
え？
今のシロと同じですよ。
Interesting. What do you mean by the second part, though?
振り回されてばかりでしたが、
Wait, what?
あれは私にとって最良の日々だった。私が鏡を嫌うのは、それを思い出してしまうからかもしれません。
Did you just say we're being whipped around by everybody? He leaves with a kind smile. I can't help but feel happy seeing such a smiling face. Happy, but...
振り回されてばかりって、そんなことないぞ、ライダー。
No, but... I mean, it might be a little bit, to be honest. I mean, at least with Rin, since we're cleaning our freaking house all the time. What's with this surging feeling of companionship for Ryder? I mean, I feel like we've been having a lot of surging feelings of companionship with Ryder, you know? I mean, she lives in the house. All good. Oh, wow, goodness gracious. Okay, we got Saber, we got Rin, we got the douchebag, we got Lancer. Alright, cool. Yeah, we'll go for it. She just came back. Don't make me clean your house anymore, please. You're back home now, do it yourself. Tohsaka's back. I wonder what she's up to. Maybe I'll go take a peek.
お邪魔します。あれ、留守かな？
Oh, she's on her house? Where are you? I've read her responses that came in from the porch. Maybe she left the doors unlocked in a rush. Now that's one thing she definitely wouldn't do.
おい、Tohsaka?
Get your butt in here! I found signs of human presence on the second floor. I head up the stairs to see...
何？エミヤくん来てたの？
Hello. Ah, she's here after all. Going up to the second floor, I finally find Tohsaka in her room.
すまん、さっきから声上げてたんだけど、返事なかったんで勝手にやってきた。
留守にしていたってことは考えないのね。まあ、それだったらまず上がってこれないか。
Maybe. But of course. And so I find myself dumbfounded by the scene in this room.
随分とすごいことになってるな。
Why, what's going on?
それはもう1週間分の荷物を詰めてきたんだもの、この中に。
Okay. There's a wide open trunk. No matter how I look at it, the contents spread out on the floor don't look like they should fit. Inside. It looks like the trunk was holding roughly twice its volume and luggage.
そのトランク、魔術がかけてあるのか？
そういう便利なことも考えたわよ。でも、容積の歪みなんて固定化に失敗したら、空港とかで大恥かくじゃない。
The chibi, oh my gosh. It's like, darn it, Rin. The fuck. It's only would be embarrassing, but more than avoiding shame, it's of utmost importance to prevent magic from being exposed to public eyes. One careless mistake like that could be enough to get the association going after you.
荷物のパッキングにも技術があってね。これくらいならなんとか入るものよ。
My technique is stuff everything in as much as I can.
そういえば、親父もむちゃくちゃだったな。
Just flatten it and push it in. That's what I do. Kirisuke used to travel with a small bag, but he always managed to stuff a disproportionately large amount of luggage into it. Nice. Special skill of a wayfarer, I guess.
このトランクをゴロゴロ転がしながら汽車を乗り継いだり、石畳の往来を行くわけか。大変だな、海外旅行って。
Having suddenly come into this room with things she probably doesn't want me to see, I inadvertently turned my eyes towards the window. Or I planned to anyway. My indiscretion immediately discovered Tohsaka starts poking my cheek as if to say she doesn't really mind.
行きはともかく、帰りこれだけは宅配便よ。やっと届いたと思ったらこれでね。
That's true. After a fun trip, getting your luggage sorted out can be a real pain. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. It sucks. That's even more true after a trip you didn't enjoy. Especially for girls who also have to deal with an immeasurable amount of clothes. Then I could also see a few items wrapped up in nice paper.
観光じゃないから行きより荷物は増えないと思ったけど抜かったわね。
ちゃんと土産買ってきたんだ、トーサカ。
Best I've ever gotten from her as a souvenir was an assortment of some hot spring manju. Still, I fear this place is gonna look like a disaster zone until someone works up the courage to sort out this ever-expanding mountain of luggage. I'll be blunt, Tohsaka is no good at tidying things up. The state of her room at my house is proof enough of that.
じゃ、少しは手伝おう。
Ah, so we're also cleaning her house. I see.
悪いわね。
You just can't resist being the housemaid, I see. Tohsaka smiles bitterly. So,
おや
this white and smooth cloth I feel must be. Oh no. Darn it, Shiro! Why?
そこ侵入禁止区域。
Why would we do that? The thump?
悪かった。
We even felt over it to feel that it was smooth. Shiro! I got scolded by Tohsaka for getting knocked head over heels into the corner. Just what did she hit me with? Condor? Or was that some forbidden technique from the martial arts she used to practice?
いつまでそこでひっくり返ってる気よ、シロ。
Well, I need to, recover myself.
ひっくり返したのはお前じゃないか。
Uh-huh.
たかがした。
Oh no. I feel like I might get shot again if I say it. Yes, don't say it, please. I already said most of it. Okay, that area is off limits.
どうしていきなりあんなものを掴み当てるのよ、ムンズと。
I mean, it can't really help the first part, but the second part, yeah.
俺は無作為抽出しただけだぞ。
はいはい。今度からシローが探り当てないところにしまっておくわよ。
Yes, please.
ああ、これの洗濯も大変ね。やっぱりシローの家に届けてもらえばよかったかしら。
The laundry situation in our house is already quite great, but now she wants to add more to it. Tohsaka and Ryder might not be able to handle a week's worth of clothes on top of the regular workload.
なんでそうしなかったんだ？
どうしてかしらね。やっぱり旅の始めと終わりにはけじめが欲しかった。なんて心の贅肉ね。人の生き様は終わらない旅路みたいなものなのに。
As I thought, it's hard for Tohsaka to separate herself from this mansion. For one reason or another, she's basically settled at my place, but this is where her heart is. Knowing that, this former mansion has a different atmosphere about it. She exhales while looking at the mountain of luggage and says,
やっぱり自分で片付けるわ。この先またシロを殴ってたらこっちがくたびれちゃう。
Yeah, please no more hitting.
すまないな。お詫びにお茶でも入れてくる。
え？
いいわよ。片付け終わるまでに冷めちゃうからもったいないわ。
Maybe we can make hot tea too. That is true. It'd be great if I just sit here sipping tea while she's sorting all this out.
何かすることはあるか？掃除とか昼飯作るとか。
することあったらちゃんとシロを呼ぶわよ。今のところは私もしばらく時間かかりそうだから。
In that case, there's no reason for me to stay here. It's fine, I can come back to check on it another time.
じゃあお先に失礼する。本当に何もないんだな。
疑り深くなったわね。誰の仕込みよ一体。
Despite his suspicions, I'm pretty sure the only one scheming anything is Tohsaka herself. Couldn't grief, I think with a shrug. And
ああ、そう、忘れてた。ちょうどいいところにシロがいるじゃない。
why would you need?
やっぱりそうだろう。そうじゃないかと思ったんだ。
As I prepare myself for what's coming, Tohsaka dives back into the pile of luggage, saying, "Is this it? No, not that. Maybe here." As she searches.
で、何？
そう、あったあった。はい、これ。
Wait, you got us a souvenir? What is it? I'm worried about this light paper bag I've been handed. It's in fancy department store wrapping. What kind of job awaits me?
そんな顔しないでいいわよ。私のお土産だから。
Hey, nice, thanks, Ren.
俺に？
Let's go.
サンキュー。
What is it?
じゃあ。
I want to just escape with this in my arms. If a surprise attack like this, how am I supposed to show my thanks? What's wrong? However, as I stand there contemplating, Tohsaka glares at me in displeasure.
ひったくりじゃないんだから、ちゃんと開いて確認してみてよ。
Okay.
そういう映画かドラマみたいなプレゼントの流儀は、いや、わかった。観念した。
So, in an overly dramatic way that doesn't harm the wrapping, break the seal and check out the contents. Plate scarf. It's not at all heavy, yet looks quite warm.
いいのか？高価なんじゃないのか？
値段なんか知ってどうする気？いいじゃない。これからこっちも寒くなるんだから。
そうだな。これは暖かそうだ。少し長くないか？
I mean, does the city they live in get really cold? Like, I'm pretty sure it snows there, so makes sense to be long. Seems big enough to wrap around an extra time. However, you can still wrap it any way you like when it's this long.
使い道はシローに任せたから。セイバーでも温めてあげなさい。
Hey, nice, thanks, Ren.
いや、そんなことは。だって遠坂からのもらい物だからこれは。
Oh, nice. She said it was fine, so same.
はいはい。その辺はエミヤ君に任せたわよ。うまく使いなさいね。
Oh, I will. Dumbfounded, I grabbed the scarf. Yuki's autumn isn't cold enough to use this yet. When the time comes, I'll show her a thing or two.
繰り返しだけど、ありがとうな。
どういたしまして、シロ。
Oh, nighttime. Alright, 9 p.m. And good night. Alright, okay, nothing here, I guess. Afternoon? Oh, what's this? I'm very curious about this, so we're gonna check this out real quick. Going on in Rin's house. Why is it playing this music? Hello? Why is it playing this lust music? And so the investigation met its end. Oh, wait, are we back in Bizet? The convergence point of all events, the terminus of all possibilities. It's that new, not the exclamation mark. I hope we don't progress. I don't want to progress stuff yet. Hello? The one and only key that can definitely bring an end to this case. Oh, wait, no, it's Shiro still. The conclusion I've come to after long thinking and speculation. That's right. It cannot be anywhere but inside this. What tough is this? I saw day. Hello? What's going on? I'm very confused right now. The one who began talking was Mitsuzuri. She would come to talk not as a member of the archery club, but as a representative for all the athletic clubs.
文化祭の話をしよう。
The one who began talking was Issei. In order to make sure the cultural festival was successful, he had requested a seat in the talks with the athletic clubs, so he had to come up with a unified plan.
わかったわ。ならうちですれば。
The one sitting between them and shrugging her shoulders in bemusement was Tohsaka. Tohsaka, who happened to be present by coincidence, volunteered to act as a mediator.
よし、そうと決まれば。
エミヤ、悪いのだが。
日曜日、お茶のセッティングをよろしくね。
Faced at the sight of the three of them in such perfect harmony, all I could do was nod. That's how I ended up in my current situation. In preparation for Sunday in 2 days' time, I purchased 4 people's share of tea cakes and head towards the Tohsaka residence. I'm very reluctant, but it's for my friends. Against that fiendish duo, even Issei is at a disadvantage. All I'm able to do is pretty much just be present and prepare the meeting place beforehand.
おーい、来たぞ、遠坂。
There's no answer, but I told her I was coming today. I'm also carrying a lot. For the time being, I'll go inside.
あれ、いないのか、遠坂。
It doesn't look like she's in the garden either. I carefully look around the first floor, the basement, and the storage room. No sign of Tohsaka. She also carefully left the door and windows open. Of course.
自分の部屋で何かやってるのか？
It's probably right in the middle of some magical experiment. I go up the stairs and knock on the door to her room. No response. There's no sign that anyone is inside either. The door's not even locked. Way too careless. I slowly grasp the doorknob and timidly pull. Tohsaka isn't here. She's not sleeping or changing clothes. Has she seriously left her house unattended? She's not in the upper or lower floors. The owner of the house is not in this room. And the windows were left unlocked here too. Even for Tohsaka, it's hard to imagine she would just rush out and leave the windows, doors, and boundary field open. For all the bad habits, the biggest, careless mistake here is that there are way too many flaws in everything.
何があった？
The top of the desk is in complete disarray. A familiar chest has been dragged out from the corner of the room. There's a half-empty teacup on the desk. Suspicious item. Everything around here is unnatural. This unnaturalness is different from usual. Did I mishear? Just faintly. A voice came from somewhere. What the fuck? A girl was tightly packed inside the box. What?
そのフレーズはちょっと。
Excuse the fuck out of me. What the fuck do you mean a girl's in the box? Hello? Alright. How should I say? Not likely. However, I get the feeling she's in here. I mean, it's a stupid delusion. Rin's in the box? Alright. As if Tohsaka could be inside this. Maybe I should check to make sure. I slowly raise the lid of my hands and peek through the opening. How the fuck did you get? Wait, what the fuck? Is that the Kaleidostick? Hello? How'd you get in here? The girl was tightly packed inside the box. Hey, how the fuck? What are you even doing in here? I closed the lid. Yep. Natural reaction, very understandable. Be the same. Yep, exactly the same way. Yeah. Why is a Kaleidostick in the box? I rub my eyes. I take a deep breath and try to face reality head on. Time to go home, Shiro. Put myself together and once more open the lid. Why are you in it? Why are you in the box? How'd this happen? The fuck? How the fuck did this happen, Ren? We stare at each other for a few dozen seconds. She's like pouting too. This illusion before me, looking embarrassed at being discovered.
びっくりした？
Very much so in many different ways, yes. Gave a forced smile with all her might. There's no way. There's no way such a ridiculous situation like Tohsaka being inside the chest could open. How? What the? Now it's really shaking hard. I don't want to admit it, but Tohsaka's really inside. A girl was pitifully packed inside the
何
box.
よ、まるで写し親みのカス取り作家みたいな顔して。
Because I'm very concerned right now.
誰だそれ？てかなんだそれ？
Oh, the Tohsaka was really inside. As I stand there in shock with a grunt of exertion, Tohsaka climbs out of the box that was smaller than herself, as if any sense of distance and perspective had become all wacky.
来てくれて助かったわ。
Yes, explain.
あのままあと数日は宝箱から出られないと思っていたから。
How'd you get inside a chest? Ren, what the fuck? I looked back and forth between Tohsaka and the chest.
ああ。
Yeah.
少しは整理整頓しなきゃって思って宝箱の片付けをしてたのよ。
Okay.
蓋が閉まらないようつっかい棒をしてね。
つっかい棒ってあれ何なんだ？
とにかくあの中に潜り込んであれこれやってたのよ。
Why did you ignore the question? Why did you just ignore the question, Ren? What the fuck? Somehow it goes without saying that the volume and appearance of that chest don't sync up. And then...
つっかい棒が落ちてきて遠坂は中に？
ご名答。持ち主の信頼を裏切るとは随分と太い杖ね。後でお仕置きしなくちゃ。
I see. She's muttering something I don't understand. But she was stuck because it can't be opened from the inside?
まあそういうこと。
Huh. That's a very inconvenient chest, Ren.
助けられちゃったわね。なんとか出られないこと試してたんだけど。
This is the prop stick that betrayed Tohsaka. It's surely a treasure itself, so wouldn't it take offense to being treated as a support prop? To take it in hand, it's surprisingly heavy. This isn't plastic?
上が丸いからこんなのつっかい棒にしたら滑るって。もっと他の。
あ、ちょっと何してるのよシロ。
悪いトーサカ、これはお前の。
とにかくそれはしまっておきなさい。
Did you hit us again? Tohsaka lunges at me trying to snatch it away. Even though I would have been fine if obediently handing it over, I faltered at her angry expression and stumbled.
待てトーサカ、そんなにこっちを押すな。
She does that. Oh jeez. Are we gonna get into chest too? Well, oh jeez. It'd be fine if only I fell over. I pulled my arm free of her and pushed her away with all my might. Darn it, now we're both inside the chest. It backfired. Tohsaka's head flies back, crashing into the lid above her, then falls down. Well, thanks, Ren. Thanks. Now you fucked us both. Something collided with my lower back painfully. In the darkness, there's a soft, supple sensation as something rests on top of my body. Oh no. No mistake, it's Tohsaka. And we're both trapped in the chest. And no one's coming to save us. This is our life now. Bad ending. I take a deep breath and quickly calm down. The speed of this metal switch over is something that makes Emi Ashira a reliable man in a crisis.
よし、説明するぞトーサカ。
What are we explaining?
わかりづらいだろうが、二人とも閉じ込められたようだ。
Bruh. Shira, bruh. I think she knows this. We deserve that. We deserve that one.
何落ち着いてるのよあんたは。人の後頭部をしこたま強打させて
悪い、トーサカだけでも外に出そうとしたんだ。蓋が悪い、蓋が。
It's the lid's fault. I try to persuade Tohsaka as she flies into a rampage on my chest. Ah, stop, it really hurts, you know? She slams a fist in my stomach before punching back. I hope those 2 karate punches of hers aren't gonna leave a bruise. Okay, I don't know if we deserve all this, though. We just deserve the first punch for saying a secret trap.
なあ、トーサカ。気が済んだか。
You've gotta beat us up, oh goodness gracious.
ええ、少しは落ち着いたわ。これは返しなさい。
She snatches a stick and flings it away. Does Tohsaka really care so much about that item? Is it a keepsake from her childhood or something?
エミヤ君。
I have trouble breathing when she whispers from so close.
ちょっと腕いった。
捻挫か？
この体勢だと手が届かなくて。私のスカートのポケットからケースを取って。
ああ。
Don't hit me, please. I extend my hand. That's right. I ended up touching her in strange places. Let's close up. No, calm down, calm down.
変なところ触らないでよ。
I won't. Just don't hit me, please.
ポケットって、ああ、これか。
Or is it a place where I could graze the bottom by mistake? Oh no. Let's not do that, okay? I fingers make contact with the case. I tug it out and pass it to Tohsaka.
さて。
With a bit of squirming and twisting, we managed to separate our bodies. We couldn't stay tangled together forever. Wait, this chest has 2 people in it, and yet there's still space left over?
トーサカ、この箱どうなってるんだ？
Yeah, this is crazy.
どうって見ての通りのものよ。大きさは関係なく中に入りさえすれば収めてしまう屈折空間。収納されたら最後簡単には出られないプチ魔法の箱よ。
収納されたら最後って脱出の手段はあるのか？
外から開ける分には問題ないけど内側から開けるのは難しいのよ。なんていうかルールの問題ね。
ルールって宝箱にか？
当然でしょ。宝箱なんだから中のものが勝手に出たら困るじゃない。これはかの大師傅ゼルレッチが愛用した宝箱。中身の保管が完璧なのは言うまでもないでしょう。
You see, Why is it his favorite chess?
ゼルレッチ。じゃあ遠坂の宝石剣と同じ類？
This chest seems evil.
そう第二魔法によって作られた魔法の箱。箱の容量はそのままで空間を増やすのではなく物品の容積を増減させることで収納するのね。そのデタラメの影響か内部時間も外界とは異なっている。箱の中の1時間は外界では1日に相当するのよ。変な例えだけどコールドスリープみたいなものね。
Wait, hold on a minute. So that's like the opposite of the hyperbolic time chamber. So that means, oh shit. That means if we get stuck in here for like 5 hours, and it's like, I'm not good at math. That's a lot of time.
1時間が1日？
Yeah, I'm not good at math. That's a lot.
それじゃあもし
It spends 3 hours in here. Sunday will already be over, won't it? Oh jeez.
そういうこと。浦島太郎になりたくなかったらさっさと出るしかないってわけ。
Dude, that sucks. Tohsaka lets out a sigh. We've finally been able to get out, but due to my clumsiness, she's right back where she started. So perhaps it's only natural.
脱出が困難なのは分かった。けど内側から外には防犯効果もないだろう。箱は壊れちまうけど攻撃魔術をぶつければ意外に。
あのねエミヤくん、例えば金庫の中に閉じ込められた状況で内側からダイナマイトを仕掛けて脱出しようって思う？
Where the fuck did you just randomly get the glasses from, Random? Why did you put them up? Rand? Stop playing. Obviously, before the box would break, we'd be victims of the blast.
第一、私の魔術程度じゃ蓋を吹き飛ばすなんて不可能よ。大師傅の宝石剣でもあれば別だけど。
なるほど。そうか。そこでそのメガネか。
何？
それ魔術品なんだろ？
ううん。ただの伊達メガネよ。
Where did you get them from?
は？じゃあなんでさっき？
Because she's being stupid, this one.
なんでって説明する気分にならないじゃない。
Uh-huh. I see.
脱出の鍵とかでなく？
わけないでしょ。そんなのあったら自力で出て行ってたわよ。
It's like a hopeless state of affairs, and I'm surprisingly calm and composed.
じゃあなんだこれ本格的に。
ええ。
Took him off now, huh?
口にしたくないけど本格的に閉じ込められたわ。
Well,
私のせいじゃないけど巻き込んでごめんね。
no,
エミヤくん。
it's completely our fault, to be honest. Her apologizing voice is a little frail. You really stepped in it this time, I groaned. Inside this small yet spacious chest. What will become of Tohsaka and me? I held my forehead as I worried. Did we get a signal? No, okay, well, oh, okay. The fuck? The fuck? Wait, what the? No, game, what the heck, game? What the? No! Ah! What the heck? Alright, well, okay, so I guess we're trapped in the chest. Well, this is our life now.